This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. So a moment now to see the story for Deni Avdija.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Avdija. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now, here's Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got the first 3 points tonight for the Raptors.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Pass to Kamare. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that one misses. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard, heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Barrett against Simon. Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. Off target from outside. Barnes right side. Now Quickly. Outside Barrett. Here's Barnes. 5 to shoot. There's the screen. They shoot again. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Grant. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barrett against Avdija. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring action.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Kamare, covered by Barnes. Avdija kicks to Grant. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Avdija. Kicks it out to Grant. Second shot opportunity. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Here's Simons, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Pass to Klingon. Here's Simons, quickly covering. Quickly against Simons. Good, nice job down low.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Barnes. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. Back to Barrett. He takes it in, and Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Quickly, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Grant. Still yet to score. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good from out there.
Pass to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Here's Walter. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 4. To the middle. Grant kicks to Simons. Takes the 3. No good that time. That will count. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Trailblazers trail by 4. There's Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
The free throw drops for Sharpe. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And now let's find out who the top rookie setup men have been since the All-Star break with this look at the assist rankings. Fifth on the list, Scoot Henderson.
He's making progress in his first season in the league, and his command of their offense and opposing defenses improves every time he takes the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a three-point game. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Barnes, screen on Henderson. Pass to Abaji. No good with the triple.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Puts the move on. What a terrific move that was. Sharp's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shed. Henderson defending. Inside. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's Shed. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Lawson. Misses the 3. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murray, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Abaji. In the corner, it's Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 4 this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Sharp's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Shed. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Kamare. And here's Sharp. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. He can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Abaji. On the wing, Barnes. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Barnes has got 6.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Murray. Jeremy Grant comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Avdia's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And it's Simons in for Henderson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside, Avdia. Grant outside. Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Shoots. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
A nice shot by Simons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And the shot goes in.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. No good from Grant.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's Barnes. Portland making their last shot. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. Faster quickly. Offline with his 3. The Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Simons, shooting 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
Quickly with it. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Shaq, have I ever disappointed you?
Never on the court, Kenny, but as a broadcaster, still not sure about you.
You'll come around.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Portland leading. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Avdia is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. The Raptors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Bertle dishes to Barnes. Pass to Walter for the three. Portland grabs the miss. Grant outside. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Bertle sets the pick for Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. Kicks it out to Grant. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Raptors trail by 4. Outside, Barrett. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Simons.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, R.J. Barrett. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Barrett. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Simons finds Avdia. That one good for 2. Avdia's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barrett against Grant. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Barrett with a screen on Grant. Here's Barnes. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Barnes has got 8 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Trailblazers, Shaden Sharp's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. So it's Portland now. They lead by 1. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Down low. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Outside, Barrett. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lawson outside. Pass to Barnes for the tie. Henderson pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he drives in. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia finds Henderson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Out to Barrett. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading by 5. Fires from 14. That one goes in. 6 points from Scoot Henderson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Trailblazers in second.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Here's Shed. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Avdia with the defensive effort.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Portland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Mobo. And here's Barrett. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Avdia against Lawson. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his second bucket tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. He was all alone on that one. Boucher's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. Now Sharp. Takes it inside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Shed. Pass to Mobo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Shed. Now, here is Lawson from downtown. Walker with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Murray, good. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Going inside, Shed, that's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Mobo. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Raptors going out now with a whole new group for the Trailblazers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, Avdia. Here's Kamara. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Simon. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Picked his pocket. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant does a good job of running the floor and capitalizing before the defense gets set.
And here is Barnes. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
First free throw is good.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Barnes hits them both. Trailblazers leading by 11. Simons surveying the D. Count that one.
Wow, fancy stuff from Anthony Simons.
Here he goes. The offensive rebound. Barnes kicks to quickly. Left side, Barrett. Lock at 6. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Grant outside. Clinging with it. Pass to Simons. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Simons.